show the world who you are. And that's when you're going to see a whole bunch of things shift for you, a whole bunch of things move in your life. You're only stuck because you're trying to be something that you're really not. It's like looking at your reflection in the water in the mirror and you thought you were a sheep only to find out you were a lion. Step into your power. You know, it's time. It's time. So let me see what other messages are connected to that. I had to go strong on that because it is very important that we step into our power because so many people are waiting. The world is waiting. Don't you want to live your full potential? Don't you want to accomplish your goals? Make the money that you will be rewarded with? Look what's on the bottom. Crystal clear intentions. Be crystal clear about what you want, manifest it, and move to it. You know, the world is big and you never know who your soul tribe is. So you must embrace the essence of yourself, okay? Peace, peace, love, and light, family. Welcome into the live. Wow. You guys, I haven't been on camera in a while, so it took me a little bit to get it together, you know. I still had the twins in the background. I haven't changed the picture out yet. But this is the Soljet Activation Hour. I want to welcome any and everybody in that'll be tapped into the live. This is the Late Night Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am High Priestess Sister Arcola Soljet, and you are watching Calligraphy TV. Now, you guys could, again, if you want to tap into the live and build with me in the comments, you know, go ahead on to YouTube and go to Calligraphy TV and join us on the live stream. If not, you are probably watching it from Denim Design, and I cannot see your comments. I see people like saying hello, you know, stuff like that after the fact. So I just want to say shout out to Denim Design. And I will share it to Soljet Tarot. So shout out to Soljet Tarot too. Okay, so this is Palo Santo. I'm just doing a clearing, just kind of, you know, putting some good vibes in the air. Now it says we ride in the breath, you guys. So this is a mixed divination build tonight. And I said mixed because I'm going to be using different styles of reading. You know, it's not going to be like, I don't know how long the live going to be. I really don't know, because after this night, I will be going on vacation. So I'll be preparing until it's time for me to leave. And so, yeah, like I said, I'll do some random lives when I'm out of town, but I really don't know. Well, I do know it'll probably be in a week or so. You know, I'll keep you guys informed, okay, for sure. And I'm definitely going to tap in. I'm not going to leave you without any content to watch, okay? So I want to thank everybody. I got some new subscribers. I'll give thanks. And I wanted to thank people that are watching the live, whether you're watching it on YouTube, whether you're watching it on Facebook. But I just ask that if you are enjoying the content, you know, hit like, share it, comment, you know, go ahead and tap in. And if you're not here for it, I get that as well. But I just want to make myself really clear after New Year's, people that are allowed to be on my page and in my platform, people that I'm not really building with, I will be removing them, and I'll also be shutting down one of my Facebook pages because I need the energy to shift. But I'm allowing people who still like to watch it on Facebook and build with us to have an opportunity to do that. But anyway, I don't want to make it all long and drawn out. So Soljet Activation Hour. We are going to be doing some vinyl reads tonight also, you guys. Start with a deep breath because the live is called Ride the Breath. You know, it's and I don't remember the full live because I wrote it. I mean, the name of the live, but you know, you guys can see it. But we're taking some time to release, to let go, to get centered. In a couple of days, we're going to be in Mercury Retrograde. Okay. So most people know what Mercury Retrograde is, but it's when the planet Mercury, the planet of communication, begins to wobble backwards on its axis. So it kind of affects communication. It can affect all modes of communication, whether it's oral, written, also traveling and transportation, you know, like looking at times and stuff. So that's pretty much times could change, things could be canceled, you know. So that's pretty much what the retrograde is. It could be communication issues with other people. This time it's going to be retrograde in Sagittarius, so you guys be mindful of. It starts on November 25th, which is Monday, and it's going to last till December 15th. And it's going to be in Sagittarius, in fiery opinionated Sagittarius, along with Mercurial, uh, Virgo and Gemini energy, or it's associated. Mercury is associated with Gemini and Virgo, so you have to be mindful about certain conversations that can come up during, like the holiday time. You know, like people sitting around talking about politics or talking about religion, or maybe like their lifestyle choices, or just whatever things that you may be against. That can create a lot of chaos. So just keep that in mind. Choose your battles. I was told in my I did a hexagram, a I Ching, I Ching message. I have been doing those. So you guys, I only have one more day for my sale on the readings. I'm also offering I Ching and charm readings also for $15 per question. So if you guys are interested, tap in. I also have really low prices on my tarot readings after and dream analysis. And after Monday, they will be going back up. Actually, after tomorrow. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, whatever the case, I was told to just fall back. I was told to just go with the flow, to avoid, just those kind of conflicts. So I'm recommending that for other people. Sometimes you just got to take a back seat, just take a back seat and allow other people to do what they do. Let them argue or whatever. Sometimes even trying to be the peacemaker, it's just best to just fall back. But during this time, traveling does come up because also Sagittarius are associated with traveling. And so it's speaking to, and I'm traveling actually during the retrograde. So it's saying to make sure we check and double check our itineraries. Make sure you check that monitor out just in case the times of the flights change. Just be on point. Check, double check, paperwork, all that, right? We got to be double, super, and triple on point right now for the next 3 weeks. Anyway, how's everybody feeling? How's the week been? I hope everybody's had a good work week and getting ready to enjoy this weekend, right? So I'm getting over my cold and everything, you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I thank you guys for giving love to the videos on duality. We do have one more coming up, which is the one that I should have already did, but Spirit just had me flow in a different way. But I had put the flyer out a couple of weeks ago. It's called "Are You Afraid of Your?" No, you are afraid. You are afraid of your own shadow. And yeah, so that one is going to fall right in point on point to what we've already been doing. Speaking on the savior and the scapegoat, is going to go more into that. We're going to still talk about the twin energy, the like physical twins, and also the inner twin energy in Gemini. So that's all I have on that. I just feel like, I don't know. It's kind of, it's not that late. It's the weekend. I had a couple of other things though, you guys. I talked about the readings, and I wanted to tell you guys I wanted to explain a little bit about the manifestation candles. Okay, so people that know me from my old profile, Courtney Richardson, and just I think that's the only one I really did it on, and on Instagram. On New Year's, pretty much every year, unless there's like internet issues or something else going on, I do a manifestation ritual with the community or whomever is watching the live. Some of my audience are like my community members, are clients that aren't even in the community, but they still purchase the New Year candles for me, and we do a ritual or a manifestation. Put the energy in it. We do it together though, or you could just watch it from home. But it's every New Year, so it starts on New Year's Eve, and I'm gonna be doing probably several lives. I don't know. I don't want to go into the events on that because I'm gonna make it a thing, and we are doing it. The candles are $25. Well, they will be. They $20 now on pre-sales. So if you're interested, tap in. It is a 7-day candle, so they're gonna burn longer you know um, than the actual night. It goes into your manifestation, what you like to bring about. And of course the candle is used uh for a focal point. It's a way of activating our spiritual energies and getting things moving. Obviously you can pray with and make divine intentions without candle, but it's when you want to just take it to that high level of activation and manifest things. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah. Let's see here. Anything else I wanted to? I don't think so. It's time to activate the soul now. Time to get into the spirit. Now y'all know how I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little put on we got all the light instrumental in the background while I go ahead and get devotion ready. Okay. You are watching the Soljet Activation Hour on Calligraphy TV. Thank you all for tapping in, and we're going to go ahead and resume with our show. Shay, love, life. All right. So let's go ahead and get it in. I just like, sometimes it get a little quiet, and I know I'm used to having meditation music, my singing bowls, but for whatever reason, I don't know, StreamYard doesn't always pick up the sounds. So let me slow down a little bit. It's been a while since I've been on camera, so I'm still like, let's start with take 3 deep breaths. Again, I'm not using the singing bowl. I am going to do a video. I just haven't had a chance to do it because I've been a little under the weather, as you guys know. But I will be when I come back, and I come back on schedule after vacation. While I'm on my vacation, I will do a singing bowl video that will, help us out to go ahead and get into that vibe with the singing bowl. But tonight we're going to just start with a few deep breaths. So go ahead and take a deep breath. I want you guys to think about all that you like to release, all of the stress, all of the heartache, pain, anxiety. Lower your shoulders, and let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Hold it. Just hold it and think about what it is you like to release and slowly exhale. Okay. So let's go ahead again. And I want you to think of all of the pain, stress, and just challenges that you may have had to endure, not just this week, but this whole year. We're almost there, you guys. We almost made it, pretty much. So go ahead and take a deep breath just for the year of 2025, the year of the dragon. Take a deep dragon breath. Breathe in deep, Take a fire breath. Hold it. It's not really a fire breath, but just take a deep breath and it out. And one last time, you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and take a deep breath again. And if you feeling hella good and you are in the vibe and you want to feel hella good, go ahead and manifest that on this last breath, okay? I feel good and I release pain, stress, and drama. Okay? Okay, let it flow. Okay. So this is a also I didn't do tarot talk because I've been busy and like I said, just I don't need to go into excuses. I didn't do it. Um, so tonight I'm doing a mixed divination build. I'm using different styles of divination. Now y'all know this is the vinyl reads, okay? So we are doing that, but we're gonna also be looking at some other aspects. I picked up some messages, intuitive messages, there's different things. Um, yeah, but we are still doing the vinyl. So I am gonna go ahead and kick that in too right quick. So well, I'll put it in there somewhere. Anyway, you guys. So let's see what I need to go close my door. I don't like the door being open and my door is open, so I'm gonna go and close the door. But first, Okay. I want to get started with some of the affirmations that's coming out, or affirmations that I wanted to look at. We have so you guys, we're gonna be going into a space where there's gonna be like a major release. And this is why I said ride the breath. So this is a good time for people to tap into getting to understand meditation, different styles of breathing. It's going to be times where anxiety is high because it's a lot of uncertainty. There's shifts that's taking place on the planet, within the planet. And let me close my door right quick, you guys, so I can get into my feelings, get comfortable. My apologies, but we all family here. So, and if we not, welcome in, you know. So, this is gonna be this is not gonna be, this is a very uncertain time for a lot of people. Not really understanding. I know I talk about stuff like this a lot because I just know the gravity of the shift. I know the mental strain that it puts on us as humans, the high levels of anxiety, people that are totally detached and finding other mediums or other ways to deal with stress, and they're not the healthiest ways. People going to be dealing with a lot of shifts because what's taking place is the 3D world that we are so accustomed to, and that we've always operated in is beginning to fade. Like as 3D is still here, we're going into the 5-dimensional world, and 4D is the transition itself, right? So people that are still holding on to the old way of doing things and not seeing this shift, not having the ability to and the awareness to see what is really going on, the subtleties of life, the things that you know they're not always easily to see. I mean, easily to see. They're not always readily seen, excuse me, but they're still there nonetheless. So I'm speaking to riding the breath because there's going to be times where that's all you have. That's the way to center your energy and to have radical trust for God, for the universe, and where life is taking us. Okay, we got to remember how powerful and what God is. We can't limit ourselves, and we can't limit God. Okay, this divine intelligence is consciously and constantly always activated around us. That's why everybody think their religion is the one, or their spiritual school of thought is the one, because we all have access. And if you really tapped in, you may say, well, it worked for me, or whatever works for you. But the point is, we all have access to this divine consciousness. So don't forget that. Don't forget to have radical trust of the journey, even when things seem uncertain, all the way to the ends of the earth when nothing is standing. You got to have trust for the universal galactic flow, because that's what all we have. And I see people just saying such crazy stuff in the comments sometimes, not on my bills, but just in general. And they're like, I've seen somebody on Facebook tell another individual, like, you need to make a choice. Do you believe in God or do you believe in the universe? It's just like I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't know if people say things like that in just to be argumentative and disagreeable. Are they literally that ignorant? I don't know, or that indoctrinated, because I mean, what is the universe? I mean, what is God? Where does God dwell? I mean, within us, but as above, so below, as within, so without. So it's just all of these things that are going on. And this is relevant to what we're building on and what we're going to be building on. I'm introduced in duality more on my page because we need to understand that shadow energy within ourselves and within others, and the things that we are going to see. We're going to see some things. Okay, this is only the beginning. You think you've seen some stuff now? I mean, we're in a space that we've never experienced on Earth, and it's going to be some negatives, but it's also going to be some positives, especially if you're in the right flow of things, because everybody reality is not the same. I mean, yeah, relatively, but there is there is certain levels of awareness that certain individuals possess, certain of us have, that not so much that we're just so blessed and great and all of this, but it's just it's when you put your interest and your focus at. So, it's time to really activate the God within, the God inside. That's how you evolve. That's how you get the messages that you need and all of that. So I'm done ranting on that. Not really ranting, but just I don't want to beat y'all with the same things, but it's just this is what the Soljet activation I was about. It's about activating the soul. So let's go ahead and get into some messages and see. First, I'm gonna start with some charts, okay? And I did pull some cards, but I was just kind of randomly doing that. I wanna and what's interesting is I really didn't know what I wanted to go into tonight. I really asked God, like, to lead me, and it was just, ride the breath, just need people needing the ground more and just stuff like that. Also, I'm gonna pull a few charms out of here and just in case I'm in the other box. Okay, we just pull a few and just I'm gonna call out some I'm gonna call out some certain random word associations and energies. If you pick them up, take them as they resonate. They may not resonate for everybody. So I picked up this my plastic roach that's in my charm box. It's a cockroach, and I was really trying to avoid it because I felt it in my hand. It's not a real roach, you guys. It's fake. Where in the heck did it go? Anyway, yeah, and that's interesting that he want to fall on my floor and all under the couch. But I picked up the cockroach, and I'm gonna go into the cockroach first, even though there was other charms. There's other charms that we got to look at. The cockroach is a sign. I'm finding out more and more about this. Um, it's not the only sign, but it is a sure sign. If you have a house that you keep clean, um, you don't leave food out, and you may find some like a roach, a cockroach. It could be any size roach. They always say cockroach because cockroaches are the masters, right? But with the antennas, they larger and all of that. But little roaches, I don't care what kind of roaches. Um, Roaches are a sign of monitoring spirits. Okay. So when you see roaches in your home when they should not be, you don't live in an area full of trees, you keep your house clean, all of that stuff, and they just randomly come out at a time. I've been seeing and hearing more and more about that as I study these monitoring spirits in the flesh, right? So what it means is not necessarily that the roach itself, I mean, on the spiritual level, yeah, the roach is carrying information too, but it's more about just the sign. The roach is the physical sign or manifestation that in the spiritual realm are people with bad spirits that could be around you are monitoring you, is monitoring spirits. And that's the one thing, like I said, I'm going to be removing people off my bill because everybody's not meant to be on the bill. I'm allowing people a glimpse. And I'm speaking really to old friends and family and people that don't support what I do. And they may see it and they watching and have all of these things to say, but they will be cut at the antenna because I don't want people that I know that's my open enemy. That's your open enemy. So you guys, you have to know your open enemies. And so if you know the roaches in your life, you cut their antennas off. Whether that mean blocking everybody, whether that mean getting rid of social media, whether that mean changing your phone number, moving, whatever you got to do. If they are not for you, they're against you, right? So I'm telling you, some people definitely have monitoring spirits. So be mindful as you are making these shifts, as we're making these changes, as we're evolving. Everybody's not here for it. Everybody is not here for it. And if you got roaches in your house and it does come from other things, neighbors are, needing to clean it up or straighten things out or organize, then yeah, exterminator. But on a spiritual level, it's dealing with a sign of monitoring spirits, as do ants, as do ants. But I'm talking about the roaches tonight, okay? So I also have a wheel, like a steer, like when you're on a boat and you steering. I think that's what it's called. Well, whatever the case, that's about navigation. It's also about some people are going to be traveling. I also see cruises in the making. I'm holding the earth. So some people will literally be traveling. I see Africa going overseas. They could be going back and forth from Africa to America or other parts. It could also be South America that I'm picking up. Um, but I'm definitely seeing world travel or even messages going across the world. Like I'm hoping I'm gonna have people tapped in now because I've seen, people from Brazil tapped in. Shout out to Brazil. I've seen people from Canada tapped in, give thanks, and South America. I'm in Africa too. So hey, if I forgot or didn't mention where you're from, to everybody around the world that tap in, I give thanks. Even some places in Asia, I just have to, be clear so I can make sure I give acknowledgement. But for some of you, you will be doing things that expands. This is about the world. And I even said, as the world turns, the world is changing right now, right? That's what I'm hearing with this will, as the world turns. So we are going to be going into some way different energy, but it's also about, again, people navigating their own life. Things aren't, don't be afraid to let go. I think that's also what I had in the title. Don't be afraid to let go. Heavy on the travel, because I don't even have to look at this charm. I can feel it, and I know it's an airplane. So heavy on the travel, heavy on flight, heavy on cruises, heavy on people moving and changing locations. Because again, these cockroaches, we're dealing with a lot of monitoring energy. We're dealing with energies that's ran a course, and I'm here in hometown for sure. People that are dealing with hometown energy. Y'all might as well relax if y'all tapped into this live, because I do have some messages. So grab your stuff. If you need to relax, you want to lay on the couch and rest, whatever you do, get your snacks, your drink, your smoke, whatever you do, because I do have some messages, and I'm not going to stop the live until the messages are complete. I don't know how long that's going to take. How long we've been on so far? 26 minutes? Yeah. And I ain't even started with giving the messages really yet, okay? So take this as it resonates, but don't take it lightly. If you know this is stuff you've been dealing with, or you may not know, I'm telling you, if you just see roaches out of nowhere, you just have this heavy infestation of roaches, definitely handle it. But at the same time, for some people I am seeing, you keep your house clean and everything, and these are monitoring spirits coming through, okay? And you know what's so funny? What I also noticed, and I'm telling you, I've dealt with this kind of like energy with people that I've read for, just certain research that I've done, things I've heard from Africa. When you cut off these people, you're gonna see that these energies, that you're gonna see these roaches disappear. It's like, for real. You almost say, well, damn, was that really roaches? Yeah, they'll disappear because the monitoring spirits disappear. It's just a physical manifestation of what's going on spiritually. God sends us all types of signs. So if you can read them, or be open to hear and understand them and apply them when someone else is reading them, it will definitely, yeah, it'll get you right. You'll be on game. You won't, says, yes, they stole it. Be mindful of a thief. Okay, a monitoring spirit can be coming in to steal something. So you're missing something possibly in your house, and be mindful of who you let in your house, okay? Especially around the holidays, you guys, because there is a thief. It could be a thief in your family or friend circle. Be mindful, okay? It says justice is coming. So whoever did this injustice, it's going to be coming to the surface, okay? Justice is coming. And then it also says, yes, they stole it. So, roaches and rats, they travel together. And I'm talking about the human roaches and rats now, okay? So, I'm going to take these bracelets off. I can't maneuver right now. I'm only gonna pull a few more charms, you guys, and then we can go ahead and get into our vinyl messages also. I just want to get some stuff popping, because once we get in, I'm gonna pull some more charms too, but once we get into these other messages, I just want to try, I want to look at what comes out in the charms first, and then we're gonna go ahead and look at some other things. This is not a tarot live. I may use cards, but this is a mixed divination live tonight. So the next charm that I pulled is a purse. Okay, so the yes, they stole it, all of that. Watch your purse. Watch your purse, okay? It could be somebody in your husband family. For some people, it could be somebody in your boyfriend family, somebody your girlfriend, whatever. It could be a friend of yours. But if you go to other people's house, even, there is a thief. So it just saying they might have already stole it, or yes, they stole it, meaning this is something that's going to happen futurely. I'm looking at a guitar. Somebody could be a guitar player. Somebody could be thinking about playing guitar, electric guitar. You could be a part of a band. Somebody could have stole a guitar out your house. You're looking for your guitar, and it might have been stolen out of your house, okay? Or out of wherever. Somebody could be stealing something. Um, Stringed instruments, guitar, yeah. You may be, somebody tuned into the live could be really tapped into, they may like rock music or like guitar. Like I said, you may be a fan of it, not necessarily play it. But for some others, I'm saying you literally are. I'm picking up Pisces energy, Pisces with the guitar. And I don't know why. My girl Brooke might be tapped in. If Brooke, if you're tapped in, I don't know why when I seen the fish in the guitar, I automatically thought I heard Kurt Cobain. It's automatic. So it's so yeah, it's the and maybe some other Kurt Cobain fans out there, but I'm picking up something about Kurt Cobain, and I know they got like a rapper named Kurt Cobain out too, but take that as it resonates. I'm picking up pregnancy energy. I'm also picking up things that happen quick. Somebody can get pregnant quick. You could meet somebody and quickly get pregnant. I'm picking up the rabbit. Okay, I'm picking up spring pregnancies. Like I said, and also things that move quick. Okay, quick to go to bed. I don't know why I'm picking up heavy sexual energy. This could also be a young person. Also, but a young mother. Somebody's gonna have a baby, and it looks like it's gonna happen fast. Or if that's not something you won't be mindful, okay? This is gonna be, I'm gonna pull two more charms. I'm gonna read these two. We got a fox. Yeah, somebody's slide, somebody's whole plan, and it don't have to be a young person. I'm picking up it could be a karmic ex, or it could just be somebody that wants you and they want you to have a baby, and that's the way they feel they're gonna keep you. Like you in motion, you doing your thing. Women be careful. Men be careful, but women really be careful because you may be out there being a PYT, even if you are OG PYT, and they may try to get you pregnant, girl. You know, I've had things happen like that in the past, you know, in my life, in my journey, you know, boyfriend seeing me moving like, you know, my boyfriend seeing me move too fast. You like, girl, yeah, you know, but if that's not what you want, but you know, that's not what you I mean, men do that all the time. It ain't no secret, you know. Be mindful. And some of y'all may just be having sex like jackrabbits and you're not, you know, taking precautions. So if that's the case, a baby may come, and since we're doing the twin series, you may have twins. So somebody, okay. Rhinoceros energy, and it's the last two charms, the seashell and the rhinoceros. Well, actually, I'm gonna pull the other two so they can be even. So the rhinoceros is speaking about I don't know why I'm here in Africa. I'm still hearing that. Some people could be literally traveling to Africa. You could be doing work or networking with Africans, or Africans could be tapped in trying to get their message, right? Because Mercury retrograde message. I'm also picking up number 8. 8 is karma. Your birthday can be on the 8th of any month. Any month. It could also be something happening on December 8th, something that happened on November 8th. I'm also picking up, for whatever reason, I hear Octo. It could be something that happened in October. And this is also to picking up August, you know. So for this could be somebody that's a Leo. I'm also picking up crucifix. Of course, the crucifix is, you know, Jesus on the cross is one of my charms. So for some people tapped in, you may be Christians. Um, and what about being Christian? Let me pull up a card. You could be a Christian. It could be something that deals with church. You may be like, oh, she's an antichrist. She's reading cards. You know, I don't know, but I do know this. What I'm picking up heavier is is sacrifices. People that have sacrificed themselves. You may be sacrificing for a greater cause. You may be, and I'm picking up where somebody could really be in a painful situation. Guys, just work with me, okay? I'm in the flow. So however long this live goes, it goes. Um, when I am picking up self-sacrifices or other people sacrificing people, scapegoat energy, being blamed for something, okay? You and I'm, you know, and I hear like a relationship that is in trouble. It's like a relationship that's hella toxic. You might have been stuck in two toxic relationships and decided to go to the the toxic one, you know, or you could have picked the wrong partner, and or it could have been a great relationship, but it's becoming toxic. I'm seeing somebody that's really, really sacrificing themselves. Take it as it resonate with gender. It could be male or female, and however way the relationship goes. Um, but this is somebody that's definitely more sacrificing in this relationship and is taking a toll. Some people are choosing to be sacrificed, picking up Pisces energy again. I'm also picking up Capricorn, Virgo, um, Tauruses, Gemini, and Pisces. If I didn't say Pisces already, I might have already said Pisces. Um, those are it could be any sign, but you could also be dating that sign, or you know, one is taking advantage of the other. Um, but what I'm picking up is like somebody is tolerating a relationship that is not happy, it's miserable. And It's not just relationships, it could also be a job, but this is long suffering. Somebody that believes in long suffering, definitely picking up heavy on Capricorn energy also. And I know I said that, but I'm hearing it again. The GOAT, long suffering, sacrifice. Now, for people that are into certain beliefs in religions, spiritualities that require sacrifices, or um, you know, making some type of offering or whatever, it could be that also. It may be time for that. Take that as it resonates without judgment, because everybody is different. We all have different things going on. This is the this is Calligraphy TV, the home of the conscious outcast. So, come as it come as it applies for you. Take it and come as you are. Nobody's judging. Anyway, it says men hate your intelligence. Ain't that some shit? I sure hope this isn't about me. And it could in fact be, or women like me, you know when they hate your intelligence, that's when you get labeled as a witch, a weirdo, and all these other things, right? But you can't allow that to stop your emotion, because believe it or not, even if you're too deep into a religion, and this is the religion they want you to be in, but you get too deep in it and you become too light and begin to expose people, they're gonna still call you evil and a witch and you weird and you a holy roll and you too. It's always something, right? But this is a very specific message. It says men hate your intelligence. And I'm telling you, I've been through that. I get it. Hey, for the right man, you may have to compromise. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some women like to play dumb, play the fool. But this is somebody literally that has sacrificed their own intelligence even in order to be in this relationship. Or it could be a thing where the relationship is starting to take a toll. You know, maybe they didn't know you was that intelligent. For some people, take it as a resonate. Not for everybody. This could be somebody that's really good in the Bible, know scriptures, know the Quran, know your shit. You know that metaphysics. You know Kemet. You know Ifa. You know voodoo. You know whatever you know. You know Buddhism. You know all of these things that you may know, and somebody want to come for you about it or discredit you about it or whatever it is, and it deals with patriarchal energy. So if you're a woman, you got to choose your battles with that. Sometimes we just got to fall back, y'all. Okay. Depending on your situation. So any other messages surrounding the crystals, the charms, any other messages coming out? And I already said my prayers and or my divine intentions before I even started my live. I did my deep breaths, but I do want to just give thanks to the ancestors and the messages coming through. I want to give thanks to Almighty, the Almighty Creator, creation that is governing this space-time continuum and beyond. I want to give thanks and salute the light in you, and may you salute the light in me. I want to salute the shadow in you, and may you also salute the shadow in me. I hope everybody is again doing well. And again, if you are on Denim Design, I can't see your comments. If you want to join the live stream, please tap into Calligraphy TV here on YouTube and you can build with us, okay? Every week. So if not, I will answer any messages, questions after I stop my live. It says becoming more and more beautiful every day. Ashe, okay? Somebody is becoming more and more beautiful every day. And that's what's so interesting because I'm picking up this energy with this man and this self-sacrifice still. Men are something else, you guys. And I love men. I do. But I'm picking up, it says men hate your intelligence, becoming more and more beautiful every day. And it says he's deeply into porn and wants to teach you some tricks. I'm gonna just put this out here. Be careful to my Soljet and star seeds, to the conscious women. I'm speaking to the women right now. I'm speaking to um, those that can see, because even though that light and that beauty, that's what brought the man in. That's what may have initially attracted him to you. Your brilliant mind. He hate your intelligence. He hate it. Hate my intelligence sometimes. They'll be like, oh my God, I love the way your mind works. And the next thing you know, yeah, they coming for you, right? So another thing that men will do, and I'm not trying to go in on men, but If you are a woman of power, they will talk under your dress and try to discredit you in that way, undermine you in that way, try to get you in a sexual position. And hey, if you go for that, then that's cool. You know, hey, everybody plays a hey, everybody do what they do. But that's another way though. Like you may be like, I don't know, like I don't want to go too deep with that because I'm not trying to be offensive or nothing. Because I got male followers, I got male supporters. So I'm just keeping it 100 though. And if you about truth and honesty, they know themselves. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and see anything else coming out the messy deck, and then we're gonna definitely tap into those vinyl messages. Okay. So, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yes, that's interesting because I really can just go with that. I mean, I still got thoughts coming around it. So what I'm picking up, I hear the name Sylvia for whoever. I don't know where that's coming from. I see a red dress, a woman named Sylvia, somebody that liked the color red. You may be a fire sign. I'm picking that up. Um, I'm seeing somebody that might have been attracted to your power first. It was all about this power that you got and this vibe that you have. And if you're not a fire sign, you can have it in your rising or your moon. Um, you could be any sun sign, but it's just something that got a lot of fire to it. And I'm picking up sexual fire. I'm picking up spiritual fire. I'm picking up, you know, creative fire, but whatever it is, that fire brings people in. But then when it gets too hot, it burns them sometimes. So they don't know how to how to deal with that. They want to put the fire out. They acting feminine now because that water is receptive, is going into the feminine energy. So they like, okay, are they trying to put you back in the feminine energy? Like we got to put this. She got too much fire, and some of we can't help the spirit that God gave us. Some women are quiet, meek, and mild, and other ones are on fire. Some people are the bask into the light type readers, and other people are like myself. I'm charismatic, but of course I embrace all of those energies, the silence and the loquaciousness of mercurial or the Mercury energy that I possess, right? Or placements in Mercury. But whatever the case, for women, I am learning to, I don't always have to tell what I know. We don't always have to do that. We don't have to beat people down with "I told you so." Certain things you might just need to observe. That's part of being a receptive energy. It's part of the feminine to allow the man to feel the power that he needs to feel in his masculine energy. I think that a man should respect a woman's gifts, and that should be something that he's honored and he treasures. But you can't discredit the woman like, oh, the gift isn't like try, I don't know, I can't tell a man what to do, but I'm gonna just tell women to be mindful when people gaslight you, when you do give them a message. Seek spirits. If you are really a person, even men, you're on a path of spirituality, you're on a path of some type of greatness, then of course we want to find partners and mates that complement that. We want to find friends that complement that. But I'm also add this component because we're quick to write people off. They got people with traits that you're really aligned with, and it may be maybe the woman talk too much, like myself sometimes, in relationships. Like, maybe certain things they don't know, certain things they never learn. Remember, we're all coming out of trauma. The world is healing, right? So, exercise a little, not just a little grace, understanding, true understanding of what another person's going through. Because you can literally, we're never too old. If you're willing to learn and grow, and I always tell people in a relationship, I'm willing to learn and grow. So, be patient with me. God ain't through with me yet. And that's what you got to tell people. We still being shaped. We're still working through things. And if people are willing to do that, then, if you need to heal alone, heal alone. But if there's partners that can be understanding enough, because nobody's perfect. If not, you're going to continue to look and search and jump from flower to flower. But that's just another message that come out. Take it as it resonates. This also comes out. He's a false flatterer and a word wizard. So again, this goes back to somebody that could be pretending to be something that they're not. Another thing women need to watch out about, and men as well, who decide to embrace spirituality and tap into their power, tap into the gifts that God gave us, right? Um, Especially those of us that's using it for the good and the betterment of humanity and the betterment of our people, not just, oh, I'm powerful. No, God gives us these gifts to heal, to help. and to elevate, right? To show people the light so that they can activate their light. So here I'm picking up a word wizard who it could be someone that's the word wizard is leaving the church to embrace spirituality, or you are leaving the church to embrace spirituality. And it says he's a false flatterer and a word wizard. A lot of times, what you have to be mindful of, and I don't care what arena it's in, but especially with religion, especially with people that's hella political or closed minded, judgmental, they will pretend to be on your hype. They will pretend to be a supporter of what you believe in. They will pretend to have your back. They will pretend to really be like, oh, you're awesome, you're great. And before you know it, that demon hit them. That demon hit them like music. And the next thing you know, they're trying to beat you down. And this is very serious because sometimes this gets physical. They got people that so operate so heavy in the shadow that the truth scares them. The truth scares them so much they'll be calling righteousness and truth evil because out of fear. That's what fear does. It's the mind killer. And women, be careful, especially if you got beauty, especially if you have a nice body, especially if you got a great personality, especially if you have whatever it is you got, because everybody got something. We all got something, right? So especially if you got a brilliant mind. They have people that will physically hurt you. You know what I'm saying? In relationships, pretending to love and want you and hold you and want to be with you and I support you and all of this stuff. They come in like that, but they want to kill, steal, and destroy from you because they didn't vibrated at this level of the devil. And it's the same with the woman. So, oh yeah, whatever you want and all of this. They pretending to be an upright, whatever it is, or I'll turn, I'll convert, I'll be a Muslim, whatever it is, and just to turn around and have this Jezebel energy or want to destroy what you're building. So just be mindful. And that's for everybody. And this is what's coming out in the read, okay? Male or female. So any other cards, and if not, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few of my vinyl reads. I'm gonna still do the messy deck too, okay? We're mixing it up tonight. Happy family life. Okay. I'm hurt over what you said to me. Okay, so this could be situation in the home. Say happy life, happy wife. You know, maybe the same with the husband too. Somebody is hurt over what was said in a family matter. Could have been a family dispute. It could be in, you know, a family as a husband and wife, or it could be, you living at home with your family. But it's saying that I'm hurt over something you said to me. Okay, um, somebody is, yeah, holding on to their feelings are hurt. It could have even been because for whoever this is, that those that do celebrate holidays, it could have been a family member, sister, whoever that said they're not coming, they're not going to be there, or they said something mean about it or rejected the invitation. I'm picking up something like that. I'm also picking up a snitch. So be mindful. It says a police affiliated snitch. Now, sometimes the police represents whoever in the family is an authority. So it's just saying, if there's something that somebody could have threatened to snitch on you too, and that could have been what hurted you. It could have been a family member that called the police on you. Take that as it resonates. They may have a family member that will call the police on you. I already told y'all to be mindful with the holidays, Mercury retrograde and Sagittarius, and all of these bottled up emotions and ego and anger and stuff. So somebody, in fact, if you go into family members' houses and y'all prone to argue and stuff during the holidays when people are drinking, having fun, kicking back, be mindful because the police could be called, whether that's a threat or they actually follow through on it, okay? Somebody said, I'm ready for change. Okay, I'm ready for change too. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for change. Who's ready for change? Okay, ready or not is coming. Ready or not, change is coming. Somebody gonna be starting some businesses, okay? Somebody could also be starting a little cleaning business, a little maid service or something like that. I saw that before, but that's come up too. Anything other messages about that? Um, oh no, if you need permits for that business, make sure you get everything intact because I'm telling you, they got people snitching. Snitching ain't always just doing the obvious crimes. It could be things such as not having your hair license and you operating with chemicals and people know that and they snitching. It just take that as it resonates. Now, somebody do want to talk. They want to come back and talk. This could be after the person. For some people, it could have already happened with the police. They want to talk about where y'all went wrong. And you may not want to talk to your sister that called CPS on you, or you may not want to talk to your mama who called the laws, or whoever, uncle, brother, take it as it resonates. One person even said, why don't you call me anymore? Somebody want to know why you don't call me no more. Some people are jealous of people's platforms and stuff. I'm also picking up an energy that's going to be on my live, and they want to know why I don't call anymore. And they could be hating or mad at what I'm doing and how I'm moving. Um, so to that, because I pick up subtle energies, and I also know what will be coming in. Um, I'm gonna just say this: I don't give energy, time, or too much effort to relationships, people, places that don't pour into me. And it's just that simple, you know. I don't let people use me. And and take that as a resonate for others too. You may feel that same way. Um, church music soothes my soul. For some people, this is literally church music, going to church, and it may soothe your soul. You really like church music. You may not even be a church person, but you still enjoy church music. Just like I like Negro spirituals, not necessarily all of the church music or gospel music, but I definitely like Negro spirituals. There's a lot of power in that. And I like some gospel too, but I'm more into Negro spirituals. Now, I'm also picking up beach healing. So some people do need to do a beach healing, beach release, beach cleansing. Some of you may have already done that. The church is also could be a beach. Some people may look at the beach as their church because, like I said, it's a powerful altar. All the elements come together on the beach. You know, just like I spoke to the forest. Somebody may come bearing gifts because you yourself, beautiful queen, beautiful goddess out there, you are the church. Church music, the music you make, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. You may have a good singing voice, but your man is saying, your woman is saying, even whoever, it's church music soothes my soul. So it's something about the spirit in you that makes this person feel good, like they in a church. You are their church, okay? And they say they coming to bear gifts to get you back. They coming to donate to the church. Or if they never had you, somebody could be wanting to invest in you in that way because you bring peace. You have a peaceful presence. You make them feel good, you know, stuff like that. Use my you guys, I'm still getting over my my little allergies and sinuses and everything. So anyway, you guys, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and give a final message. I know it's been a little silent. So I'm gonna break that up a little bit with a little quick um one of my little commercials on here so you guys can see what we're working on. We're actually about to start the Soljet activation portion of the vinyl albums, and then we're gonna close out after that. Okay. All right. Now I'll show you how my voice would have made an unbelievable thing good. Oh, okay, Joy. Stand to see you cry. I can't stand to see you cry. If tears stand to see you cry. I can't stand to see you cry, no, baby, now. Okay, you guys. Okay. So that's just a reminder if people don't know what we doing here. And this is we're mixing it up a little bit with the vinyl albums. Okay. So I'm not gonna make it, too elaborate tonight. We're gonna just go ahead and get into those messages. So the first one on top, we always have our honorary one. I guess this is a gospel night tonight. I feel Christians tapped in. And hey, welcome in. Welcome in if you're coming here with an open mind and heart. And wanting to get an understanding. Um, as a matter of fact, if you're coming in peace, love, and light, make sure you subscribe to Calligraphy TV. And yeah, we're in a learning curve right now. So the first album I picked up is Aretha Franklin. Okay. Yes. And this is Amazing Grace. Okay. Like I said, I'm picking up, and just spirituality in general, it's not limited to one thing. We're talking about the church, so sacred places, soothes the soul. We're talking about Aretha Franklin, who this happens to be one of her gospel albums. So we have to give love and light always. You want to give recognition to the cover because that's what this is all about, right? The cover art. Now this is a kind of a gospel. This is a gospel album, or an album with Negro spirituals even on it, and gospel music, right? And this is out of the vinyl collection, a 2-record series. And this is my pick. This is a Soljet pick for the night. I mean, who gets the Soljet more jetting up than Aretha Franklin? Okay. Anyway, so this is Aretha Franklin, Amazing Grace with James Cleveland. Somebody named James could be tapped in. Shout out to James. And the Southern California Community Choir, Los Angeles, could be tapped in also. Okay. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and see what messages coming out on this album. It ain't no telling what may come out because we looking at, like I said, this some church music, Negro spirituals, Aretha Franklin. So this is gonna be powerful. Okay. See what kind of convictions come out tonight, or messages for the collective. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let me do that again. It didn't land anywhere. Just get a feel. Let's see when this album came out, what year it came out. Nice smell, old school. Still got that, that cardboard smell I like. um, so the year is 1972. Okay, so let's get the messages off of this. First message with Aretha Franklin. We have what a friend we have in Jesus. Okay. What a friend we have in Jesus. Okay. So like I said, I know so we got Christians tapped in. And if Jesus is your friend and companion, hey, I get it. What a friend we have in spirit. What a friend we have in Jesus. For those, like I said, if that's what you believe. Yeah, we do. God is a companion. God is a constant companion. So for some people, yeah, that may be Jesus for you, and for others of us, it's our higher self. It's you know that part of us that's conscious. What a friend we have in Christ. Ashe. So this is somebody who is, spirit, like I told you guys earlier, ride the breath. Having a friend in Jesus may be that for you. Riding the conscious breath, riding consciousness. Okay. So I'm not against that. No, sir. Raise the frequency. Let's see what the other message is. Um, wow, you guys. This came up several times. Okay, I'm gonna pull from my deck, okay? I'm gonna pull from my deck. What a friend we have in Jesus. Let's see what the message is for the collective. Okay. Somebody like Courtney, girl, you need to go back to church. Hey, I might visit. see what I can learn. Anyway, so let's see what this is. What a friend we have. We got that twice. And I know that's the message of somebody. Remember, we also seen the crucifix. Now, on a serious tip, I don't want to be disrespectful. Like I said, everybody's welcome. Some of you guys may feel that, like what a friend we have in Jesus. Like I need to go back to church because I've seen real suffering. Somebody that's literally sacrificing themselves when I was doing the charm reads. So that same energy there, and I called several signs. So it's several people that's going through that, going through a space where you feel like all I got is Jesus. You know what I mean? So if that's the way you receive that consciousness that's all around you, but I'm gonna take it a step further and say you have consciousness all around you. God is within, absolutely. So if it's Jesus, Jesus is with you. It's yeah. So it says, let's go swimming. I can use the cool off. Interesting. This what a friend we have in Jesus is really interesting because somebody is literally cheating and they're saying if they're not in the flesh cheating, your man or woman could be in love with somebody else. Okay. Some people may say, I'm in love with Jesus, but no, it's real. Somebody has two main lovers and they in love with both of them. They got love for both of them. They may not be in love with both of them, but they got love for both of them. Okay. So it says it here. I have two main lovers. I have two main lovers and I love them both. You may love them differently. Some people could be in a poly type of situation. But a friend we have in Jesus, child. I'm gonna go to the next song because that's the message. Okay. Hmm. Some people may feel like that's the only friend you got because your mate is cheating or have somebody else. I don't take that as it resonates. I don't know. Okay. The other one says, Mary, don't you weep. Aretha. Mary, don't you weep. Somebody name could be Mary, literally. It's telling you, ladies, Mary, don't cry. Don't cry. You have Jesus, or you have God, you have the spirit, you have your conscience, you have your higher self to lean on. When you by yourself, I'm picking up somebody that could have been abandoned, somebody that could have been left. And and people like, girl, you got God. You could have lost a spouse through death or divorce or just some hard times here. It could be through incarceration, but it is telling you that lean on that higher self. Speak to God, and listen. Not just speak to God, listen. And it's saying, Mary, don't you weep. So some like I said, somebody name could be Mary, but it doesn't have to be Mary. Just basically saying crying don't solve anything, but it makes us feel better, right? But somebody's coming back to make it right, though. So it's saying this will be over, so you don't have to weep. Okay? It says Jesus take the wheel. I'm gonna leave that at that. Jesus take the wheel for those that resonate with. Okay? Like I said, these messages may literally be for someone out there that could be watching that still, still subscribe to Jesus and the church and my messages are universal and they are uh they for the collective. I'm picking up somebody that could need to go to the dentist, need to make a dental appointment. Your baby could have for somebody else, your baby could have grown his first tooth. For some of you, a child could have lost his first tooth, and they are definitely looking to be blessed. Okay, they looking for that tooth fairy energy for sure. How to see child name, somebody name could be Curtis, somebody name could be Christian, it could be Carl. I don't know. I'm picking up Craig. Yeah, and I think I'm done on the Aretha Franklin album. I just wanted to show some of this beautiful art to the Queen of Soul, and yeah, um, I got one more message. Somebody said pull another message off Aretha, so I got one more for Aretha, and it is God will take care of you. Period. God will take care of all. Will take care of us all. God will take care of you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it. Somebody want to know if you still down. I'm picking that up too. They want to know if you still down with them, even though they haven't been the best, haven't treated you good. Some of you guys may be getting calls from exes, or they sending you messages. Some people just being stubborn. They don't want to call at all. Um, Someone will come back to you within 3 months. Some of you guys will be leveling up with your mates within 3 months. In 3 months, your whole life will change. Some of you will be moving in 3 months. This deals with a 3 month cycle and a 3 month period. I'll say take that as it resonates. Let's go to the next vinyl. Again, this is the Soljet Activation Live tonight. We're doing mixed divination. So yeah, if you look a little bit all over the place, hey, it's it's organized not. It's organized noise, believe me. So let's see here. What comes out? What comes out? Zap. Did we do Zap already, you guys? I think we did Zap. Yeah. I'm almost feeling like we did this. Some of these in this stack. Not all of them, but some of them. Okay, I got Denise Williams and I pulled two. We're gonna do both of these. I think we did these, you guys, but for whatever reason, they ended up back in this stack. So we'll go again. So Denise Williams, let's hear it for the boy. Yeah, that was the beat. That was literally the beat. Okay. I used to love this album cover and I love Denise Williams. So shout out to Denise Williams. Okay. Um, what else we got on here? A lot of songs. Black Butterfly, real beautiful. And that's actually one that stood out to me. Let's just see what song come out in the pool. I want to first look at the cover too. Wow. Somebody may like the color turquoise. Somebody may need to wear or work with turquoise as it opens the throat. Look at how beautiful these colors are. I'm also picking up the sacral chakra. I mean, they're just so clear. I love that in the 80s, how vibrant colors were. So I'm automatically seeing someone that's dealing with speaking their inner truth, dealing with throat energy, throat issues, blocks in throats, either over talking about it or not talking enough, shutting down communication. And I'm also picking up with the orange. You may I've been doing a lot of work on my Sacral chakra, you guys, over the last 5 months. Oh my goodness. Ugh. It's and it's feeling better. I feel better. I feel good. Um, but the sacral chakra is needing balance, you guys, for some people. This also deals with it could be problems in like gynecological problems. People are having issues in with fertility. And again, I also picked up that a pregnancy could also come about. Somebody is high. I'm picking up high sensual energy. It stems from the root, but is more in the space of this of that woman energy. Some people may need to connect with the feminine or the feminine energy, more connected to your feminine energy, getting more into this soft energy. For males, it may be understanding and trying to um, make more of an attempt to understand the woman. I'm picking it up. I'm also picking up yellow, heavy on Oshun energy, so it goes back to love. You know, I'm picking up a lot of love energy with this album. And it's not a negative part of love. It's the soft, it's the part of love like I want to be there. I want to work it out. I want to make it work. I want this to work. I mean, the man is bringing her flowers, you know. Some of you may need to try that. You may need to do that, you know. And you may need to take the flowers, woman who receives it or lover who receives it, take it as a resonate and put it in your bath water, you know. Embrace that sensual aspect of love, even if you don't have it in your life and you're wanting to call it in. I'm picking up call in love by being love, you know. um, but communication is big for some people. If you're not communicating, you're shutting it down, you can be missing the opportunity for love. And even some men, if you gotta say you sorry or not, you're sorry, but I apologize or I was wrong, or even if you don't feel wrong, but let's get it together, then make that, you know, make that step into the woman. Don't be so hard when the person comes back, especially when you know you still want them. When a man, your man is trying to apologize to you, have an open heart, right? But there's still a healing process that needs to be done. So for whoever this message is for, a woman isn't just gonna automatically be okay. Like if you know, women are more emotional, right? So and even with men, but I'm picking up more with this masculine energy that you gotta consider that before you just assume we can just move on. There is a healing process that needs to take place sometime. And if you're wanting, and if you messed it up and you're still like, okay, we're going to work through this together, then you, again, not just allowing mercy and grace, well, not, well, I said grace first, but also mercy and understanding. That's what I wanted to say. We'll say, I'll give you grace. And grace is great because that's the name of the album, Give Thanks. So we coming back to Aretha Franklin again, that amazing grace. So yeah, grace is amazing. And as is understanding and having mercy. And it's so many people that operate from a place of lacking empathy, especially Um, a lot of our males, a lot of men, because they're taught to be masculine, 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 but that doesn't mean it has to lack empathy. Um, and then of course people that deal with certain you know, traumas, borderline personality disorders and traumas, different things, they may have a problem with empathy. But others, honestly, the trauma person is dealing with lots of empathy. But what happens there is sometimes you've been through so much trauma that everybody is looking only at what they need and not what another person needs. It's something that that knowledge born Allah said one time in the Metaversary building. I'm gonna refer to that again. Him and Ishmael made some powerful points. Everybody on the Metaversary panel did. Shout out to the Metaversary and to my guest that was on the panel. But it's like we miss each other. You know, we have all of these things that we use in mindfulness and all these different tools and spirituality and scripture, and but when we get angry or when we get into this space when we're triggered, we miss each other. And this is powerful. I'm probably going to definitely stop at, I might do one more album after this and then I'm going to end the live. But right now, there is a message on this album. And the first things that I'm picking up intuitively, like I said, the three chakras are the throat, the sacral, and the solar plexus. So with solar plexus, this is having the courage to do what you need to do. You know, we talked about the sacral and the feminine aspect of things, and certain body parts will associated with women, like gynecological things, even the breasts, to a degree. Just think, because it all functions like when we're grown here, but when you may be aroused or um but yeah, it's looking like we need to do some kissing and making up for some people. Love, heavy on love making, heavy on pregnant energy. I already said that. Heavy on understanding and forgiving. And where's the? I'm looking for my deck. Give me one. Oh, here we go. Here. Yeah, so heavy on like kissing and making up. Too heavy on sensuality. Okay. Um, Heavy on communication. Now, this is what I didn't want to see. On the bottom of the deck, it says a betrayal is coming. This could have been a past betrayal, and that's what you guys are healing from, or need to heal from, whether that betrayals with cheating or however it came. Um, this is somebody that's got scam on Cash App also coming up, but and a betrayal could come, and I really hope that, whoever that is. It says your aunties and cousins are jealous of you. Your aunties and cousins are jealous of you. So for some people, this could be also family. So be mindful of who you uh, confide in right now when it comes down to your relationship, male or female, because they have people that are jealous of the relationship. And right now, it's pointing to aunties and cousins, but that could be aunties, cousins, mothers, brothers, lovers, dogs, cats, whoever. Anyway, so let's see what messages are on. Denise Williams. We're going to look at the songs now. I picked up the intuitive messages, mostly, like I said, bright, vibrant chakra colors. Some people may even want to paint their rooms in certain colors or wear those colors. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Haunting me. Hmm. Haunting me. This was like one of my dad's favorite songs about you keep haunting me, something like that. It's like this ghost from the past, this lover from the past is haunting her memory, haunting her, like you just see it or feel this person's energy all around you. So I'm definitely picking up some unfinished business. For some people, you may want to close the door. The energy could be haunting and stalking you. You're online, or I don't know, you just feel people looking at you or looking at your page, or you may be at a grocery store and you may feel like somebody's watching you, stalking you. Um, you may still be in love and you're denying it. You may still have unresolved feelings. So it's gonna haunt you until you deal with it, on period. Anyway, let me go to the next message. As the kids say, on period. Yeah, your cousins and aunties are jealous of you. So this is somebody that could be really jealous of your relationship. They may like your man, or they may be jealous of the way your girlfriend look. I don't know, but it could also be, yeah, people watching, the watchers. Especially if you guys are doing certain things like I'm doing right now, you're thinking about doing that, you could get some backlash from that. And that's why I said if it's in a relationship, even, it may have to be a compromise with that. But if it's family, I said it at the beginning of the live, if it's friends, people that just cuckoo, meaning they supposed to be for you, but they that messed up, because jealousy and all of those kind of hating and cognitive dissonance and all of that weird stuff. Well, I don't want to throw cognitive dissonance, but that too, but these certain traits that people have towards their own family and friends, just because they don't understand something or they hating or whatever, you got to cut that off. The roaches are getting cut off at the antenna. I already told y'all that. We cutting off the roaches for 2025. They gotta go. Okay. The only reason why I'm letting people stay till New Year's is because of, well, I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. I may actually start ending some of these, you know, I may have to terminate certain relationships before then, or they may need to terminate them, on their own. But it will. I don't want anything tainting the community ritual, okay? Because we got big, big plans coming up, and when we have open enemies, we got to cut them at the root, okay? And I'm only bringing this back up because that heavy energy, heavy on jealous aunties, cousins, but that don't have to be limited to aunties and cousins. It could be friends, sisters, whoever, brothers. I don't know. Y'all feel me? And I'm tired, you guys. I haven't had much sleep, so I'm gonna be ending my live soon. But I want to go ahead and see what other messages come off in these last. It says whiter than snow, whiter than snow. Purity is the first thing I think of, and I hear somebody saying, Yeah, come to the Lord and they'll clean your sins off whiter than snow. I don't know, something like that. We've been talking about duality and people that also sit on these high, self-righteous levels and stuff. So it could be some of that. Um, and others of you, it may be time to I'm picking up that you could be having a fresh slate. So we're talking about those relationship issues and stuff. Whiter than snow can also deal with just, wiping the board off clean, starting fresh. And that could be in any area of your life. Take it as it resonates. Any area of your life, take it as it resonates. You guys, I'm sorry. I have been up a lot, doing a lot of stuff. I finally had got some sleep the other night, then I did it again last night. So 3 nights this week, I stayed up till 6 a.m. and I've been trying to catch up on work, catch up on things. So forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, so any other messages on Denise Williams? Let's see. Somebody last night could also be Williams too. Wrapped Up comes out, but it's still showing that whiter than snow energy. So again, you guys, heavy on forgiveness. Somebody will be returning, even if it's just to talk. They may not be coming back for a reconciliation. They may be coming back for forgiveness or some makeup sex or something. I don't know. Take that as it resonates. Others will be wanting a relationship, but there is still some issues that I picked up um, throughout. So make sure you guys are dealing with the issue, not just, like I miss you, let's get together. If y'all gonna do this, the ones that want a serious thing and still got love for each other, then do it. And yeah, you know what to do. I can't tell people what choices to make when it comes down to unresolved love affairs. But I will say if you're denying, um, the emotion is gonna get you. Okay, it's gonna get you. Look at this. I'm gonna end on this because this is actually this is a single. This is an extended mix single of um a girl by the name of Kim Wilde, a vocalist singer by the name of Kim Wilde from the 80s. And she made the song in 1986. You Keep Me Hanging On. It was a remake, from the Supremes. So set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out my life, why don't you, babe? 'Cause you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. Yeah, my voice is, it's not the greatest tonight, but I see New York. Somebody could be tapped in from New York, could have been born in New York. I see Boston, Philadelphia. Look at all of these locations. People could be literally tapped into that or from there. I see Dublin, Ireland. Okay, London. A lot of Europe is awake right now. This could have been the spaces that she traveled in or whatever. But yeah, shout out to Mexico, shout out to New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Washington. Okay. And I'm seeing France, Rome, all of these people all over the world. We didn't, they got people that literally are, hearts all over the world tonight. Somebody just keep you hanging on and they won't give you the closure that you need. So shout out to all of those places. I'm not sure how they fit in. Some of you guys could be traveling to those places, but it's literally time to make a decision. This is a very simple cover. So I'm gonna end on this one. Um, it's just basically somebody that's keeping you hanging. They won't make a decision. They won't give you closure. They just play games. They in, they out, stuff like that. So let's pull a messy card or a few messy cards since the album was just such a simple message. You keep me hanging on. The other one, they do have another song on here and it just says loving you. So I already said, we gotta one of the ways we get past certain relationships are things that we just our heart just is trauma bond. You have to at least admit that you still love the person. If you don't, the rhythm will get you. It'll get you because you're lying to yourself. So it becomes a shadow. Then you be like, I hate him. You don't hate that person. You hate that you love that person, right? And that's how you heal, even if it just hurt. You gotta, at least admit that you still love the person and come to terms of what it is. Okay, for whoever that's for. Whoever that's for, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. They're all on the same agenda to bring you down. Yeah, they gonna try. They try it. They try it. But watch what happened to them as they on the agenda to bring down the Soljet. to bring down the Soljet and star seeds, whoever that's for. There's people that the one that keep you hanging on. They're all on the same agenda. Yeah. And this could also be not related. It could be just one person after the next playing the same games, because they want to bring you down. They want to bring your spirit down. They want to, poke a hole in your balloon. Don't let them do it. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving. Now, somebody is really going down over a relationship, male or female. I've been binge eating, um, eating potato chips, ice cream. They just been, just doing a whole lot of grieving, and they've been doing it through food. It could also be substance abuse. But it says take time to meditate before deciding. And yeah, somebody wants you back. It says you're the yin to my yang, and we've been dealing with this dual energy. So even if the person operates more on the dark side or the more lighter side of things, you would complement the opposite of that to them. Okay. And it says the person want to get off the chips and the food and all of that, but they just need that replacement or something in that void. But it's saying get into meditation. We talked about this live, started out with riding the breath. And yeah, ride the breath. This person literally keeps you hanging on and then still want to know, why don't you call me anymore? That's the one that's with who the person that's hanging on want to know, why don't you call them anymore? But it's still the same energies. The same energies coming up. He or she wants you to be, wait, he or she wants your position. Be careful. So this could be somebody literally actively wanting to take you out of your position, whether that's in a relationship or they want to take you out your position in life, like where you are in life. They hate and they want to be there. Pay attention to your dreams. And I'm going to end with these because this is powerful. Your dreams are powerful ancestral messages. Pay attention. Your dreams are powerful ancestral messages. Pay attention. Dreams are coming through. So you need to pay attention because it's going to reveal some powerful information about the betrayals for some of you guys, for the group that want to take you down, that's on the same agenda. For some of you guys, for the monitoring spirits that came through the roach, those roach characteristics that people carry, the ones that I'm talking about, the monitoring roaches. Okay. For the witches that operate in dark energy that wants to take others down. Like this one is straight up one of the people. I practice um I practice witchcraft and cast dark spells. So they all about that dark life, okay? Only the dark life. That's what they're not even in balance. I'm into African traditional religion and I work with the Orishas, which is gonna counteract a lot of that dark energy, okay? As long as you're on the right side. And we talked about the Orisha, and then we talk about the Ajagun or the demon side of things. So it's again, it brings us back to duality. Um, Orishas and Ifa is about Iwapale, which is good character. So again, there's somebody that's practicing the dark side of spirituality, and there's one that they're trying to go against the light side, or a person that's well aware of the shadow and the light. But be mindful who you pick a fight with, because you don't know who connected to. You don't know who got who, or what's connected to what, or who watching, or who got they back and they front, they side to side. So just be mindful, because they got some powerful soul jets coming up, powerful star seeds coming up, people that's elevating. Some of y'all call yourself chosen ones. I don't really refer to chosen ones. I looked at the awakened ones. We're soul jetting, we're elevating, right? But there's going to be people that try to stop that. They don't want to see it. And you guys going to have to be vigilant, be strong, put on that full armor suit, do y'all spiritual cleansings. And we're going to be tapping more into that later, but not right now. Right now, we are going to go ahead and let these messages sink in. I give thanks to whoever watched. I enjoy talking with you guys and sharing with you guys. My energy is still a little, I don't know. I feel a little nervous tonight. I'm picking up anxiety. So I know I may be picking up other people's anxiety. And it may also because I haven't shown myself on live a lot. And it may just be because I need some damn sleep. Okay. So anyway, you guys, thank you for tapping in. Make sure if you enjoyed the live, hit like. You can also subscribe to Calligraphy TV, check out my content. And yeah, if you are interested in tapping in, building in, go ahead and hit subscribe and see when the other lives are coming in too. I'm tired, you guys. The warrior, somebody's worrying a lot. But it says your affirmation to the warriors or warrior. I can handle whatever life brings to me. Remember, fear is the mind killer. So, and this other one is about somebody stepping into their power. I am sovereign. You don't have a master or nobody to look to. Whether that's, you might have wanted a husband. You might have been a part of an organization, a group of people, but it's saying you don't have that. You sovereign. You your own woman. Your own man. It says I am authentic. I am my authentic self, and no one has dominion over me. Okay, that's our autonomy. Our God given right. Um, until we join with another soul. And it's not that they have dominion over you, but we do have to compromise, you guys, to whoever that message is for. Learn to love, compromise, understand. And if my messages sounded like crazy tonight, like when I was trying to express my messages, y'all gotta, get the message in the mess, okay? Because I know some of my words was getting a little jumbled. But anyway, you guys, I love y'all. And thank you for tapping in. I will see you guys soon. And yeah, peace, love, and Soljet. And let's see what we're going to close on tonight. I'm going to go ahead and ready to end the live. Thank you for whoever's tapping in too. Told you guys, I can't see your comments on denim design. Um, but if you want to say something, I'll get back to you. Okay. Anyway, peace. Audio Jungle.